Hi everyone, I'm Corrie. Today I'm going to show you how I made this Ramadan cake topper. It's mainly blue and gold. There we go. I'll show you what I used to make it. Obviously the front is acetate, I used this one. And let's start at the back. I started at the back with just plain white card, and then the next layer is this lovely blue mirror effect card. Then we've got a layer of black, which is like an offset to the gold. It's just plain black. The gold is gold mirror card, and then right at the front there, just where it says Ramadan Kareem, we've got gold glitter card. To create this section where the beads sit, I actually used some craft foam. I had this blue glitter effect one. It's not crazy thick, can you say? It's just enough to kind of give the sequins and the beads room to move around. There we go. And the sequins and beads, this is a little mix that I put together myself. It's got sequins, seed beads, chunky glitter, all sorts of things. Just whenever I pick some up at the store, I just kind of mix them up because I think it looks nice to have like a mixture of beads. So I'm going to go into Cricut Design Space now and show you the images that I used to create the cake topper. All of the images are from Cricut Design Space. It took me quite a while to put them together, so I'm not going to show you exactly how I did it, but the project is available. I'll put a link at the bottom, and hopefully you could find me in Cricut Design Space and you can make a project if you would like to. Okay, so here we are in Cricut Design Space. This is me, if you're going to look for this project. These are the images that I used. I used the Ramadan Kareem and this moon, and I wanted these hanging areas, but I wanted one to be a lantern, so kind of played around with it. And as you can see, the moon, I kind of made it a little bit fatter than that crescent moon that's available there. Okay, so if I just go in and I'll show you all the different layers. I'm going to use my Maker 3. Okay, so here you can see all the different layers. I colour code them slightly differently. Obviously the blue is for the blue mirror. And then we've got gold and there's black behind there. I'll just ungroup so you can see it. Just like that. This brown is, that's actually the craft foam, which was the blue glitter. The grey is actually white, and then the white is the acetate. Let me just zoom out so I can sort of show you. And what I'll do is I'll kind of just layer them together. So this is how I did it. So obviously the grey is really the plain white. And then I used the blue mirror. And then this brown is my craft foam. Oops. Forgot what I was doing there. There we go. Just try and send them so they're layered correctly and you can maybe work out what I'm doing. The white is the acetate. And then these two, I'll just put them back together, group them together. So they go on top like that. And then the Ramadan Kareem goes right at the front. Obviously there's room to put your skewer in there to make the cake topper. If we click Make It, this is a Maker 3. It always asks you if you're going to use your materials on a mat or without, because it has all the smart materials. It just flicks through them really quickly like that. And I like to go in and just look at everything. And what I'll do is I'll just show you what settings I used for each layer as well.
Okay, so this is I've got it as white, but it's actually the acetate. I've got it set up there as a favourite, the acetate. And it's just a usual fine point blade with that one. The next one is the white back. Now I use glitter cardstock because I use quite thick card, so I use that setting for most of my card. Again, glitter cardstock. The brown is the craft foam. So what I use for that one is this flex foam, and you can use the rotary blade to cut that, and it works great. I've tried other ways, it doesn't work as well. Let's just go through the rest. That one is going to be gold glitter, so glitter cardstock again. Yeah, the rest are all glitter cardstock. So that's how I'm going to cut them. Okay, so here we are with everything cut. I'm going to start with the back. Using Beacon 3-in-1, I'm attaching the blue mirror card to the white base. Then I'm going to attach this gold mirror onto the black offset that goes right at the front. Now I actually cut another white back to hide the skewer. I will add it into the project on Cricut Design Space, so it's there. Had a bit of a problem with this gold mirror here, but hey, these things happen. Not everything works perfectly. There we go. So it's just going to look like that. But in between, I'm going to put this layer of craft foam. Again, using Beacon 3-in-1. It just creates sort of like a little well or a frame. So I'm going around the back of the black there and adding the acetate. Okay, now throw some gems in and try not to spill them everywhere like I always do. And then again, just layers and layers of beacon to stick it all together. And then I'm just going to put the Ramadan Kareem together. Try and do this quite quickly because I really don't want to bore you. Now, what I've done with this is I've left the Ramadan Kareem on the mat because Arabic is not my language, and I wasn't sure how it all went together. I didn't want to lose any dots or anything like that, so I took those off right at the last minute. And a good idea is to actually keep the gold that it was cut from, if you can't work it out, and like layer it over the top so you can work out where all of the little dots and things go. Just a tip if it's not your language. Okay, for this one I'm using it's the Zig two-way glue. It's like a pen. It's a small one, that one. Obviously I can work out where the lettering goes, that's totally fine. And I'm going to use some foam dots to put these areas onto the white base. And then where it sort of touches at the top with the crescent moon, I'll just put a little bit of glue on there to make sure it doesn't move. So here we go, just put some there. You can use as many layers of foam as you would like, so just a little bit of glue there for the area that's attaching to the acetate so it stays together. And then I've got this area at the back, just put your stick or your skewer on, and then I go over it with foam tape. And then I will attach the back, and that's basically it done. Obviously leave this area to dry so the skewer is secure. That's a tongue twisted, isn't it? This is double-sided foam tape. Okay, and that's the finished product. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Please subscribe. Bye now.